informative, it was kick-ass, it was inspiring.
You should have a mission. You should have a reason to get out of bed every day. When you have a purpose with burning passion, I can guarantee you that doing the hard stuff is less hard.
And it really gave us a couple of key questions that we should be asking ourselves.
Do you want a job or a business?
I personally want a business, so it gave me some very clear steps as to how to get there.
Business, you have a structured company with an organizational chart and defined job roles for each employee. I foresee a future where I don't have to go to work at all, but the business will keep running and I'll keep running a paycheck.
Well, it was absolutely full of information, content rich. It's hard to know really where to begin to start.
Do you have a focused marketing campaign if you don't know who you've got to focus on? Is it possible? No.
One of the main things she talked about is, really targeting who your ideal client is.
I do find low-hanging fruit, building a relationship with people who are going to consistently give you business is easier than constantly looking for the next customer.
And finding where they are. Find the organization and infiltrate it.
Conventions, local conventions and trade shows, don't they also gather in their offices? Yeah, so how many of you do regular presentations for agent offices?
That was huge. So for example, I want to target model homes. I need to find an organization like a home builders association and not just go one time. She said that's ineffective. Go multiple times, be known.
Create information that shows not who you are, but what's in it for them. What's the estimated cost of not staging? We compared two houses that were exactly identical and then showed them the value in numbers, not fluff.
Really know your numbers. And if you're not a number person, which a lot of stagers are not, then hire somebody who's a number person because those numbers are going to help you close deals.
So figure out what your strengths are. Maybe you don't need to be a sponsor and be upfront if that's going to horrify you, but you're great at networking. Figure out what your strength is and be there. But the important thing is that you infiltrate it.
Knowing what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, and what your weaknesses are, hire that out.
I thought she was brilliant. I thought all the information she had to say and share was great, no matter what level of a stager you are.
You should know enough to be intelligent and be able to overcome your competition. You should know what they're doing so you know how to overcome it. But you shouldn't focus on it. If you're worried about them, then clearly you don't understand your own brand enough. You don't understand what your value proposition is.
Even as an introvert, you need to step out, you need to do presentations, you need to go talk to people. She shared quite a bit of information of her own business that I can immediately apply to mine, all the way from inventory to pricing to ways to talk to different clientele, from investors to realtors.
I have a list of things that I'm going to be implementing, but I think the key thing I'm going to be doing is consistency.
You need to stop selling you and you need to start focusing on them.
Because we aren't being consistent and we're doing a lot of really great things, but we need to get back in front of our target audience on a regular basis.
Obstacles are what's there to keep the people who just want something easy from getting it. Stop making excuses and start coming up with solutions.